Hi guys, and welcome to another Division video. This is just going to be a really quick one. The new patch came out on Tuesday, I think, and with that, a fair few new gear sets, a new loot system where it just seems to give you more and more loot. Obviously, you get still caches in the dark zone, a lot more weapons and guns that they give you as well. And I've just done a sort of modified sniper build, just integrating one of the new or some of the new sets into my build. So first of all, I'm just going to have a look at the abilities. Now, I wouldn't recommend playing this build solo because you will not be using any healing skills. If you do have to play this solo, or you're finding yourself struggling to stay alive, then I would switch smart cover out for a booster shot or a healing station. But what I'm going to use is I'm going to use Pulse, and I'm going to use Smart Cover, and I'm going to use Tactical Link. So all around damage, critical hit, chance and critical hit damage. For my talents, this is actually quite important. Some of these are quite important to have on. Tactical Advance I really do like to have on, especially for a sniper class. Complete a cover to cover move to increase weapon damage by 2% per meter covered for 10 seconds. So a large cover to cover distance can take your DPS up to sort of even like 100,000, which is really handy. Headshot a hostile to pulse them for 10 seconds. If you don't have pulse, then obviously you're shooting a boss, you pulse them anyway when you're shooting them, so this is a very nice one to have. Kill a hostile, any skills deployed to extend any active skills duration by 10%. Obviously when you're using smart cover and when you're using pulse, kill an enemy to extend that duration. And one is none, which I know is a bit broken, but I'm still going to have this on for bullet consumption because it could help, especially with a sniper. So they are the talents and the skills. Now let's have a quick look at the equipment. As you can see, my stats aren't the highest. Toughness now instead of health, so toughness is your armor and your health combined. The sniper I'm actually using is the first wave M18 with brutal, restore, which is an active, and a ferocious. So it's the best one I could roll. Ideally I wouldn't have restored. I'd have something like deadly that increases critical hit damage, but that's the way I've got it. Okay, and now looking at the set gear, I have gone with 4 pieces of sentry for that extra damage. 4 pieces of sentry gives you 30% headshot damage, 20% damage to elites, and of course the sentry's call, where it stacks the damage when you're using sniper. With the new update, it's only using semi-automatic weapons, so you cannot use this with an SMG. However, once you've stacked the marks, once the enemy's got 1, 2 or 3 marks, you can then switch to an SMG and benefit from the extra damage. So it's always worth having an SMG on if you need it, which I have the AUG as my other weapon. So that's my 4 bits of sentry, and then for the new set I've included 2 pieces of Hunters of Faith, which is the backpack and the holster for the marksman rifle critical hit damage. Obviously the set bonus with that is armor based, and I am going for damage here. For a better look, if we go to character breakdown, and you can see there my health is 61,000, which is a good way to, because obviously toughness is a combined. So this ideally I would have a lot higher. I'm still working on that. Critical hit chance you want as high as possible on your sniper rifle. I just need to get some more mods to increase that to between 30 and 50% is probably where you want it. 7.5%, you're not hitting crits as much as you like, although with pulse and with smart cover that does increase a lot, but that's where I need to improve this build. Critical hit damage 78%, and headshot damage is 345%. So hitting them headshots, doing a lot of damage, and then obviously 78% extra when I am critting. Also have 2007 points on my marksman rifle, where I've rolled that on my gloves, and then obviously damage to elites is nearly 50%. So when I'm facing named guys, I do a lot more damage with an M18. So just to test this out, I will run what I normally do, which is Madisonville Hospital. Hopefully it's actually the daily today. There we go. So, I'm going to solo it, which I did just say not to do. But as you can see, I have 7 med kits. So I have plenty of ways to heal myself if I need to, but hopefully I can stay out of trouble. So go straight away. I also have to fun out of it a little bit, but I'm taking them in one hit. I can just use this as almost as like an assault rifle, just constantly spray. If I go for some body shots, stack with TRP fire. So same thing against elites with headshots. Always also important to get rid of your smart cover as soon as you left that area, give it a chance to recharge for when you reach your next.
Patched in. Let's see what I can find. Can you see the CCTV feed? Looks like Candle and her staff are being forced to treat their wounded. That's the only reason they're still alive. It looks like they've got people upstairs, in a restaurant. There's a lot of these guys, but if you use cover, you should be able to pick them off without making yourself
Right,
a
I'm
target.
going to take a cover move here, so that's about 6-8% extra damage, as well as pulse, as well as smart cover. Aiming. Brilliant, but luckily it's not bolt action, I can fire. Great.
Additional hostiles detected. Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
Again, cover to cover move. 305% damage, that was without smart cover or pulse. 372 there, that was just with smart cover.
Candle and her staff is still upstairs. Staff
Still active, 279, 225. So you can see my base stats have gone up, and that cover to cover move is very, very helpful. Do it again here. 312, 249. So it is really, really nice way of increasing your damage.
Word is that they've really trashed the place. It would have broken my dad's heart to see it go to hell like this. We used to watch games there together. I think it's better my folks didn't live to see any of this. But then I think about all the people doing their best to keep going. That's who we do this for, Agent. Go get it. To get to Kobe's, you'll have to pass by some contaminated areas. There used to be plenty of sick people being treated there before they got shot. So be careful.
Okay, got my eyes on that little bit of cover over there. That's quite a distance. Whole smart cover. There we go. You guys don't have to be nice accurate, you can still spread them shots off. Obviously using a custom M44 or any M44 bolt action, you will have to be a lot more accurate because of the cockback time. But with this M1A, you don't really have to be. I actually did the incursion with this build, the new one.
Keep your heads down and keep it quiet.
And literally just went behind the big armoured guy, the boss, and didn't hit him with many, about 4 or 5 sniper shots. Took him pretty much all the way down. because of my perks, I've got damage to elites on. The perk on the gun, I do more damage to elites, so when we get to the boss, we'll see how much damage I can actually do. And then here, I'm just kind of using it. Just spray it around.
The escort party's taking heavy fire from the roof. They can't move until you get up there and take
Well,
down
you
that
see, my
tower.
DPS is only 179,000 base. It's not the highest, especially now all the set gear is out. I can get my DPS on my sniper up to about 230,000 base, and my primary up to about 270. But I found that this works better. Also, if you have a reckless chest on, obviously where that was broken before, where you do more damage and receive less damage, that is now fixed. So now you actually do take 10% more damage, where before it was giving you 10% extra armor. When you take that off, your toughness will go down, because I had a really beastie one, but even though my toughness is only 120k, where I've had it at 220 previously, I don't find that I'm taking any more or less damage than what I was. Just get the boss from here, not quite. Okay, I'll get a little closer. Take a few of these out. Long distance.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Okay. I'm gonna head for that one there. Just about got enough time to check my. I don't think that one will actually cover to cover. See that? There you go, 3 hits. Boss went down. I didn't even pop my smart cover or my special, thankfully. Oh, my aiming. And just for shit, kicks. Everything there, 278 body shot.
Additional hostiles incoming.
620. 829. This is without pulse, by the way, so. But yeah, so without any healing kind of skills, anything like that, I didn't even use a med pack, I still have 7. Obviously it will be a lot harder doing challenge modes and incursions and dark zone. Dark zone, I wouldn't recommend using this build, especially solo, as a part of a 4, as long as everybody knows what you're doing and that you are going to be the furthest back, that you may need a healing session thrown your way. Then that is fine, that would work really well. When I go in as a team of 4, I tend to just go straight for the boss, because I will take him out very quickly with this sniper rifle. So that's it for the modified new build of a sniper. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be hoping to upload more soon.